Welcome to Begin With Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today is Tai Chi for mobility and posture. All right, and then so for those that are new, or actually for everyone, you don't have to get the movements perfect. Just follow along. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, just taking a few deep breaths in and out. Abdominal breathing. Breathing in, the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly returns towards the spine. Breathing in and breathing out, just letting go of the worries from the day. Coming into the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top, really feel what it's like to hold on, and then let it out with a big sigh. Just feel what it's like to let go. The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front, gather in the energy into the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. In yoga, we call this the prana, the life force energy. This time the arms float all the way up and over. The hands come together. They float down to the heart. Drifting back up, floating all the way out and down. One more time, floating back up. The arms rise up, the hands come together. Anjali Mudra, or prayer position. They float back up, and then they drift out and down. This time, step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front. And then the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, floating down, as if you're resting on a wave in the ocean. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. One more time, open the door. Start of the journey. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. One more time, holding up the sky. This time, the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting the sky and the earth. Switching sides. You can keep the spine neutral if you want. Or you can do a side bend. And then one more time to the other side. This time the top hand floats all the way down, the other hand scoops up. Bottom hand presses into the hip, the other hand reaches up to the sky, coming into your half moon. Then other side, top hand floats down, bottom hand comes up, press the hip out to the side gently. The other hand reaches up. Other side, the half moon. And this time, if you want, you can hold for a breath or two. And you can even let the bottom arm come up, reaching up to the sky as well. The Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. And then one more time to the other side. Top hand floats down, presses into the hip. The other hand reaches up to the sky. Breathing, feeling into the body, rooting down through the feet. See if you can get weight evenly on both feet. And then the arm can float up, or you can keep it at your hip. And then wherever you're at, the arms rise all the way up overhead, and then they float down, nice and easy, nice and slow. The palms press behind. Then the hands come forward as you sit back into your chair. And you don't have to go very low. Coming back up, just maybe easing in at first. Testing out the waters, maybe going a little bit lower this time if you want. Or just staying in your comfort zone. It's all good. One more time. This time you can hold for a breath or two. The chair pose. You can always bring your hands to prayer position as well, or even reach up to the sky. And then when you're ready, the hands float down, rising up, circle around, hug the tree. From here, the arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the side. The bottom arm comes up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand pushes down, warding off. Circle it around. Expanding. Coming back in one more time, ward off. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down. Circle it around, roll back. Or sometimes call it yielding. One more time. This time, toss away. The arms float out to the sides. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, fold it in, press. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then release. The arms separate. Draw them in towards the heart, and then push back out. The push. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, just like the ocean, the tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. And then sit back, the hand wipes across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, catch the moon, other side, ward off. Step out, bottom arm comes up, the other hand comes down. And then circle it back around. Storing the energy and then releasing. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down. Circle it around, roll back. All right, one more time. And then toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm. Shift forward. Slide down, toss away. Fold it in. Press. One more time. The press. This time, hands spread apart. Draw them in. And then push back out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, pushing the mountain. And then sit back, open, wipe across. This time we'll do each movement one time, grasping the bird's tail. Step in and then step out, ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. Very nice. Sit back, open, wipe across, other side, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, catch the moon, step out, ward off. Roll back, toss away, press, release, draw in, and push. All right, this time the hands float to the center. The hands circle out and away from each other, stepping one foot in, the other foot meets the other. The hands come to the heart, the tree pose. You can stay right here, or you can lift your foot up the leg, either above or below the knee, opening the hip, keeping your hands at prayer position or reaching up to the sky or anywhere in between, making this your tree pose. Softening the shoulders, breathing. And then when you're ready, step down and then hug the tree. The arms open up wide. The hands float down, step the other foot in. The hands meet at the heart. We do the tree pose on the other side. You can lift the leg up lift the foot up the leg, either above or below the knee, or you can spread out your branches as well. You can always soften the elbows down if that feels better, making it your pose, your tree pose. And it's okay to wobble, as always. All right, then whenever you're ready, you can step down and hug the tree. The arms open up wide. The fingertips drift towards each other. The hands float down, palms face down. Then draw the hands out to the corner, circle them around, and then back in towards the hip. then out to the other corner, making a figure 8. We call this polishing the table. Nice gentle rotation. You can even imagine your hands just brushing the surface of the water. Beautiful. One more time. And then this time the hands float down. They come up to shoulder height. And then over to the other side, shoulder height. This time the palms face away, then they drift across the horizon. And then back down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. Nice gentle brush strokes. One more time. Then the arms float all the way up and over just as much as you can. Really opening the shoulders, releasing the tension, coming all the way around. The chin circles. One more time. And then reverse direction. The hands float up to shoulder height, the palms face away, and drift across the heart. And back down. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, painting on the canvas. This time the arms float all the way up and over, big wave. Back down. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, chin circles. And then circle in front, hug the tree. Soften, the arms open up wide. The hands float down, step one foot in, coming on the ball of the foot. Arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings, like a beautiful bird. We call this the crane. You can keep your toe down or you can lift up. Coming back down. This time the arms can float up and over, just as much as you can as you rise up, and then step down to the side. Other side, just the arms at first, the crane. Breathing in, breathing out, touching down or lifting up this time if you want. As always, meeting yourself where you're at. And then arms rise up, stepping down. Now this time, you can lift right up. You can even hold it up if those are in your cards today. So it can change from day to day. One more time, the crane. Breathing in, breathing out. And then one more round on this side, lifting right up if you want, touching down as needed. Soaring through the sky like a beautiful bird, just taking in the view. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, and this time the wrists cross down low. They rise all the way up and overhead. And then the hands float back down the center. Shift your weight to one side, the hands spread behind. Lifting the back toe, or you can keep it touching down. And then stepping down, the wrist cross, rising up. Coming back down, shift your weight to the other side. The crane spreads its wings behind as it takes flight. Stepping down, cross the wrists, rising up. Another round. On this side, the crane takes flight, keeping your toe down, or you can lift up, hinging from the hip, maybe experimenting a little, coming back down. One more time on the other side, the crane takes flight. All right, then coming down, arms float all the way up and over, they drift out to the sides. Nice and easy, nice and slow, palms face up. One hand on top of the other. This hand floats up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathing in, the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Creating focus and clarity. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle in front, gather in the energy to transform into loving kindness and self-compassion, right at the heart. Back down one more time, open the heart. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, press out. Send out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. Turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Hands can float down to the lower abdomen. Step your feet together or as close as you can. And close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Let your body rock and sway ever so gently. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling all the sensations in the body that arise. Feel all the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi Flow for mobility and posture. And so if you did, then make sure to go below this video in the description to look at the next video that I highly recommend from Begin with Breath Tai Chi.